Calls are growing for Australia to ban discounts and multi-buy deals on junk food after the United Kingdom recently introduced the measure in supermarkets and other retailers. Researchers say Australian supermarkets offer price discounts and deals on junk food twice as often as they do for healthy foods. Jane Martin is the Executive Manager of Australia's Food for Health Alliance and joins me now from Melbourne. Jane, thank you very much for your time.
Thanks, Catherine.
So just how often are shoppers being offered these multi-discount buys on junk food when compared to healthier alternatives?
Well, as you said, they're much more likely to carry these discounts in the supermarket when people are shopping. And the discounts are likely to be deeper as well on these products. So it's a really difficult thing to resist when you're out there in the supermarket. You may have your list, but it's undermining that and creating a market where people are buying more than they intend to and stockpiling. So it's really, taking advantage of the cost of living crisis and undermining people's healthy intentions.
Yeah, what have you found when you look into, the stats on how consumers respond to these sorts of deals?
Well, we know that around 8 in 10 people notice these deals, and then out of those that notice it, around 60% are then, actually do purchase. So it really does impact on what actually happens. In the main, this is unintentional, and we have a cost of living crisis. So it's really taking advantage of, people particularly who are struggling, and maybe undermining their ability to have a healthier diet. So this is why the UK has implemented this policy to try and shift and support the population to purchase healthier foods, and that is across the board through all retailers by restricting multi-buys because of the power that they have in what people purchase.
So what responsibility do you think the supermarkets and the government should be taking here?
Well, I think it's really important that we have a level playing field, and that's what regulation can do. And we have a really serious issue with overweight and obesity in Australia. It's the leading burden of disease in this country now, overtaking that of tobacco smoking. So it has a really huge impact on our ability to have a productive, healthy population. And it has a big impact on our health services. 1 in 2 Australians are living with a chronic disease. And we really want to stop this ongoing increase, and healthy diets are a really important way to do that. So food retailers play a role, and supermarkets have a huge range of different types of food. Not everything that they sell is unhealthy, so they can shift the way they promote products. They can shift the portfolio that they're encouraging people to buy. And in a cost of living crisis, that will really support people to have, a healthier range of products when they check out of these supermarkets, rather than what's happening now.
And Jane, just in the last 30 seconds or so that we have left, what do you feel as though the appetite for the big supermarkets is to adopt a UK-style ban?
Well, I think to ensure that everybody does it and it really has the strongest impacts it can have, government should regulate. They are considering a feasibility study looking at options to protect children from unhealthy food marketing. This is one of the options that's on the table. So it is something that government is potentially looking at, and we have some precedent here from the UK who understand that these food retailers, the supermarkets, have a really powerful influence on our diets and on our health.